11 years from Thailand, and right now his commission more than 300 million rupee. 300 million rupee right now. Tonight, he will talk about why TRME and why this product will be number one waste management in India. So please type 11111 in chat and welcome our keynote speaker tonight, Mr. Ong Sahatad Nutithawat. Over to you, Mr. Ong.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Kun Pong. You know, you guys are so lucky, and we are so lucky to have Kun Pong as a leader in Thailand. Could you please type, okay, 8888 to him as well, because he is such a dedicated leader, and you know, he worked really hard to help you guys grow in so many countries. And welcome all the leaders from all over the world, okay, from Thailand, from Germany, from Vietnam, Hai Thao, from India, so many parts in India, okay. So tonight I will roughly around 25 minutes, right, Kun Pong? Okay. Okay, I will introduce a little bit of my background. So I joined No Skin since 1999. So that's many years ago. I graduated as a civil engineer in one of the top university in Thailand. You know, Kun Lavasit also graduated as a civil engineer, right? In another top university in Thailand as well.
Computer. Yeah. But engineer is very handsome. Yeah. Engineer very handsome.
Yeah. And we are so lucky as well to join No Skin, and we have, you know, we feel blessed that we have the best leader that still working side by side with us. Could you please type 2422 Kun Train and Kun Chi? You know, they are like brother and sister helping me a lot. Okay. So I work in a construction company as a civil engineer for 10 months. And then after that, I quit my job and joined No Skin since around about 21 years old. Okay. And then I work really hard with the business. And then right now I have 3 kids. Okay. The oldest one is around right now 18 years old. He about to go abroad to study in the college. Okay. So this picture I will not take off the shirt to show you the six pack. Okay. But today I eat a lot. So it's been I have been using No Skin product since 1999. But the first product is not TRME. My first product is Life Hack. And you guys are so lucky that you have your own Life Hack element, you know, all made in India. And you have a very good product right now in your hand with TRME. But I have been using No Skin product since 1999. I think the picture will prove itself because of I'm 48 years old. Okay, I'm still strong because of the product, and compared to my friends that at 48 years old, you know, they are look old, you know, and stressful, and his tummy is so big. So that means if you in the business and you using the product long enough, you feel blessed that, you know, the product will change your life. Okay, and also change your parents' life or even your kids' life in terms of the quality of life from the product, and also the quality of life from the business side. Okay, but tonight I will talk about the product. Okay, TRME. Why TRME? Why TRME gonna help you grow the business? Why TRME gonna help you grow, you know, more user base? Okay, you know, this is the research that I searched from Google. Right now, your country, you know, before I never loved Indian food before, but now I understand Indian food is so yummy, it's good. and tasty, and it's rich of a lot of herb, and naan is so good. So that's why when you have good food, delicious food, it's either gonna come out with a lot of problem because of right now your country is gonna be overweight, and India weight management market gonna reach 23 billion, and you still growing every single year. And I just found this database from Novo Nordisk, okay? In year 2030, around 3-4 years from now, the economy gonna impact by the obesity in India is about 1.57 of the Indian GDP. So you guys have the fastest growing GDP. And when the economy is growing very fast, people are more happy, and then they're gonna spend more on the food, and it's gonna create a lot of problem as well. And this right now, adult over 40 plus, about 45.8% gonna have obesity. So that means the trend is growing up. People gonna have more weight. It's not only the problem with only the weight by itself, but it's gonna create a lot of problem. You can see that people gonna have diabetes, people gonna have high blood pressure, people gonna have heart disease. So that means all the disease that related to the obesity will suffer a lot of people in long term, and I saw that so many people in Thailand as well, we also facing this kind of problem because of in Southeast Asia right now. I think we are on a number 1 or number 2 of the people that are overweight in Southeast Asia. But I guarantee you, because Nuskin gonna be very successful in India with TRME as well, because TRME in Southeast Asia, we are number 1 in so many countries. We are number 1 in Malaysia. We are number 1 in Singapore so many years. But in Thailand, we have to work harder to be the highest. But I'm sure that in India, one day, TRME is going to be number 1 weight loss product for sure. Okay? But the thing is, if you see the database, this is from the company in year 2023, Herbalife is number 1 direct selling. Okay, their sale is around 800 million for Herbalife, because Herbalife open more than 20 years. Okay, let's say that if one day Nuskin grow another 10 years, we grow only half of it, or maybe half of the billion, so it's gonna be 405 million US dollar gonna have in sales in India market. But the thing is, Herbalife are more focused on weight loss. So that's why we launched TRME so quick for India market, because of the pie, the market size gonna grow bigger, and then we're gonna get the bigger pie from the market as well. Okay, so this is the picture of the MRI comparing. Okay, on the left side is a lady that overweight. She is around 113 kg, and another one is only 54 kg. You see the difference, okay? Because of in our body, it's not only we have blood, but if we scan with the body composition with Tanita, you will see that 100% of the body weight is gonna compound with muscle mass. Okay, muscle mass. We're gonna compound with fat. Okay, and we have so many parts of fat that store in our body as well. Okay, we have the visceral fat that added to our organ on the stomach. Okay, we have blood, we have the weight of the bone. But you can see that if people that have overweight, they're gonna have more fat stored in their body as well. So that means, okay, if they have more fat, and fat gonna addict to some organ, so it's gonna create a problem to their health as well. Okay, I will go deep down. You know, if you Google, the word is called visceral fat. So right now in Thailand, we have so many people that have diabetes. We have so many people that have fatty liver. Okay, because of the problem with visceral fat. Okay, if we compare the picture, people that have less visceral fat compared to the people that have high visceral fat. Okay, in our body, in the tummy, we have so many important organs. We have colon, we have liver, we have so many part of it. But let's say that if people that have high visceral fat, it's like our organ is sinking into the fat. Okay, but the fat is not only attached to the organ, but it penetrate. Okay, and it like it's not only stick on the skin of the organ, but it stick inside to the cells and to be the part of our organ as well. Okay, this is the real picture. It's like your organ gonna have very thick blanket. Okay, how many of you heard about fatty liver? Fatty liver. Okay. Right now in Thailand, we have so many people that have fatty liver. So the problem is not alcohol that make people have fatty liver, but the main problem is carbohydrate, and dessert. People eat a lot of sugar, and then they eat too much sugar and carbohydrate, and then they have more stress, and then all the liver gonna addict with the fat. Okay, and it gonna store not only on the skin of the liver, but it will go inside of the liver and create the fatty liver. So right now we have so many problems with this kind of disease. But fatty liver, it can develop themselves. When you have a lot of fat in the liver, it gonna change to psoriasis, and then gonna change to liver cancer. So it's very dangerous. So that's why we have to take care of ourselves. Okay. The thing is, we have to measure. But how many of you measure your body weight? Do you step up on the scale every morning to measure your weight? But only our weight cannot tell so many things. Okay. But the thing is, we have to measure our body fat and also the number of our visceral fat. So that means you have to go to check with the body composition. So actually right now you can buy, let's say Tanita or Omron, so many scale that can read, your body fat, okay, and your visceral fat. So you can type how much of your body fat right now. Okay. So right now I'm around 13, 14, it depends. Okay. Okay. Actually, I have to see the chat as well. How many of you have body fat and know your score? Okay. Okay. Once you get the body fat score, okay, you have to set your goal. How much of your body fat that you're gonna go? Let's say that right now, some people we have around 20% of the body fat. Okay. What kind of body shape that you would like to be? Okay. From now on, let's say the next 3 months or 6 months, okay, or 1 year, okay, you have to set your goal. Let's say, how many of you would like to have 6-pack? Okay. Actually, I didn't set my goal to have 6-pack, but why I take care of my health, my body. Number one, because I have 3 kids. I would like to, grow old and then still healthy, and I can see my kids successful in long term. Okay, and I still can walk, I still can run, and I still can play sport with my kids. Even I'm 60 or 70 years old. Okay, so it means if you have your goals, why you have to take care of yourself? So set your goal. Okay, how much of your body fat right now? Okay, and then set your goal. How much your body gonna change? Let's say some people 25%, 30%. Okay, so you set your goal. Maybe you will lower around 5% or 10% from now. So, once you lower your body fat, the thing is your body shape gonna change. And once your body shape is changing, people can see from far away. So you can walk and people can see you from 10 meter, 20 meter, 40 meter, or even you post on Facebook, on social media, people will see difference. Why you different? And then you can tell them about the product. You can tell them about the opportunity. Okay. But our mechanism, when we get older, the thing it is, we climbing onto the mountain. Okay. Because our BMR, our metabolism is going down. Okay, so that means some people think that, oh, I eat so little, but why my weight is still growing? Why my weight? Why our body fat is still growing? Because of the mechanism of our cell. Okay, so this is the study. When you 20 years old, 40 years old, 60, 80 to 100, our fat mass, okay, gonna store into your organ. Okay, but they have three parts of the organ that the fat can store. The first is the muscle. Okay, the fat can store into your muscle. The fat can store into your liver and also pancreas. But when we get older, you eat less, but the fat mass gonna store more into these three parts of the organ. So that means, we climbing onto the mountain. We eat less, but still store more fat because of the gene. We function like this as a human. And the second part, this is our engine, is a muscle mass. Muscle mass is very important for elderly, because they have some study that from 40 years old to 70 years old, your muscle mass gonna lose about 24%. So it's almost about one fourth of the whole body muscle mass. So that means, this is the metabolism engine. Our muscle is so important. But when we get older, the muscle mass gonna shrink. So this is very important. We have two factors that going reverse to each other. The fat mass gonna go up, and the muscle mass is gonna go down when we get older. So we cannot change the nature like this. So this is the picture of the twin. So they are identical twin. Okay. Okay. Identical twin is a twin that 100% similar. Okay, all 100% of the gene is similar. You can see that. Okay, let's say that if you guess that when they are, let's say, 2 years old, whether they have the same weight. So it's sure that they will have the same weight, right? At 2 years old or 3 years old. But when they get older, the metabolism rate gonna change, and the thing is the habit of eating, or maybe the lifestyle of the people on the right side gonna be different from the left side. But actually the gene is still the same. But the thing is, what the difference is the gene expression. So this means if we can change the gene expression, okay, we can turn back the clock. We can change our body to have higher metabolism. Okay, even we get older, even we get 40 or 50 or 70 years old. But we are so lucky that Nu Skin have life gen technology, that we have age lock technology, that we can express the gene, okay? And then we find out what kind of ingredient that can reverse the clock and make our gene expression go back to the youthful stage. So that's why we come up with the product TRME. And you know, TRME is different from other brand in the market. You know, this book is called Physician Desk Reference. It's a reference that most of the doctor or pharmacists can read the mechanism of the drug or even supplement. But we are the first company that can publish in this book, and we have very high standard. Okay, we use 6S process. So most of the supplement company, they use only food grade product. So that's why it's a food supplement. But we are the supplement company that use pharmaceutical grade product. You know, in every tablet, it's gonna be very safety for the user like you and me. Okay, and then TRME come up. You know, the package is so beautiful in India. You know, and it's a complete set. You know, once we talking about weight loss product, some company we have only one pill, okay, but the mechanism that make people have body weight is going up is gonna come up from so many factors. So that's why we're gonna come up with a complete set, okay, and holistic way to help your body, you know, go back to the youthful stage. Okay, I will show you the result. How many of you have tried? How many of you have tried TRME product? So you can type I. How many of you have tried? Okay, in India. So you should try yourself. Okay, and if you try yourself, and then you're gonna have before and after. Why can't I see? Oh, okay. Oh, so it had okay. Mr. Sentil already try. Okay. I have so many testimonials. I will share with you about their story. Okay. This lady, she's a runner. She run, you know, ultra marathon, 100 kilometer. Not only normally marathon, they run around 42 kilometer. Okay, I finished 3 marathon, but she is an ultra marathon. Okay, but actually her body also quite good, but she got the body fat around 24%. Okay, even she run almost every day, you know, with long distance, but she still have fat around 24%. But after TRME, her body fat is lower, you know, lower than around 80%. And every month, you know, she start talking to people on Facebook, okay, and create and she use a Facebook page to create a branding. You know, a lot of people follow her because of the weight loss, okay, and she help every month at least 10 people to join with TRME because of she has her own before and after. Even her body is still very good at the beginning. So this is one of my leader as well. Okay, he's runner. People think that, you know, people if they would like to lower lose weight, they have to come up with exercise. But exercise will help you around only 20% to lose weight. But 80% come from your lifestyle and your food. So that's why TRME gonna help you for that. Okay. And also, this guy, he's my friend. Okay. he's a leader in a team. Actually, his body is not that fat, but he got visceral fat around 9. But his blood pressure is around 140, 150. Since he is around 38 years old, okay, never go down, never go down. And his father also have problem with stroke because of high blood pressure, and he is very scared with stroke. Okay, he do so many things, stop taking coffee or so many things. But after he lose his tummy with TRME and his visceral fat go down from 9 to 5, his blood pressure go down to be normal stage. Okay, is it good? So that's why some people think that, oh, I'm not that fat. But if you have this high visceral fat, it's gonna be high risk. Okay, so this is one of my blue diamond as well. Okay, she got around 25%. Okay, actually her body is quite good, but she would like to change more to 19%. And right now she coach a lot of people to be slim like her. Okay, this gentleman, okay, just retired from a police. Okay, he started with 115 kg. You know, actually, his wife, start talking to him to lose weight so many times, but he ignored. But one day, he got a stroke with the blood vessel around his neck, but his blood vessel is blocked, and doctor said that he need to go for the operation. Okay, but the thing is, his wife bring TRME, bring Wiseman, bring all the product and change the habit. So many things. Okay, he lose weight from 115 to 87. Right now he got around 82. You know, he changed his life from the patient that have stroke. Okay, and sugar level around more than 300 go down to 100 only. Is it a life changing? If you see that a lot of people have the problem with stroke, they're gonna be finalized with some people that have paralyzed. Okay, some people have like half face paralyzed, or even their life will never be the same. But we can change this with this kind of program. And this is his wife. Okay, Billy start. She is a nurse working in the hospital, but at her age around right now, at that time around 54 years old. Okay, you never see that at the age of 50 plus that LDL level gonna go down. You know, go down to from 125. HDL is go up. Cholesterol it go down. Triglyceride even down from 100 to 52. We never see like this. But we can see for the people that are using TRME. So this is the proof of the product. So we can change so many family lives. You know, if how many of you have some people in your family have suffered from the chronic disease? You know, one people in the family have chronic disease, it gonna suffer the whole family. So that means if you change someone's life, improve their health, you know, you can help the whole family. Okay, this is the lady that right now she lives in Europe. Okay, I coached her during the COVID time because she had a broken heart. Okay, she started with 96 kg, but within only 3 months, 3 months she lost around 20 kg. But after that, you know, right now she weighed around only 60 kg. Right now she look like a model. Okay, never have the problem with the boyfriend at all after she losing weight. So it means, you know, when when you lose weight, you have more confidence, you have more energy, you're gonna attract something very good come to you. Okay, this is a guy. He is a pharmacist. Okay, some people think that okay, pharmacist gonna know the way to take care of himself, take care of health, but he worked really hard and he addicted to sugar. Okay, he got a problem with the fatty liver. His enzyme is liver enzyme jump very high, and his fat store very thick in the liver. And the doctor said that if you be like this, you're not gonna grow old. But he has very young daughter at that time, so that's why it's like a snap that okay, he need to change and do something. And actually he lose around 15 and 20 kg right now, but his fatty liver is gone, it's all clear, no more fat at the liver. Okay, is it good? Okay, so this is a guy from the US. He live in the US. Okay, he's quite overweight, but he lose around, I think, almost 25 kg. Oh, okay. The whole program, once he finished, almost around 28 kg. Before he need to walk with a stick, so everywhere. But right now, no more because his health is better. So that means, if the product works, don't believe in me. Okay, don't believe in my word. You try yourself, and you have the before and picture like this. Even you feel that you are so slim, try it, trust me. Even I'm quite slim, I still try because I would like to know how to take it. I would like to know the feeling when people losing weight. I would like to know the feeling of okay, focus on the protein, okay, and you feel it, and then you can recommend to your user, to your customer. And then once you have more customer, you can change everybody to be the engine of the BR, to be the gold, to be the ruby, to be emerald. Okay, and then this is the living recruiter that walking around in the whole India, because of once they change the body shape, they can recruit everyone, because people will ask them, what did you do? And then they're gonna open with the TRME. That's it for today. I think, okay, for tonight, you're gonna have more belief about the product. Okay, but the thing is to try it yourself and then talk to more friends and let's build the business, grow together with TRME. Okay, all right, that's it for tonight. I will send the mic back to Kun Lapasit. Thank you so much.
Super. Please type 11111 in chat for Super, our guest speaker tonight, Mr. Ong Sahatad Nutithawat, 3 minutes from Thailand. Please type 11111 in chat now. Oh, yeah. I think tonight you understand more about TRME, and the good news is right now, you and your team can purchase this product in India right now. We have 90 days package. Okay, that is the BA price, member price, and retail price. Okay, and all of us can buy it in affiliate price, right? We can purchase in affiliate price. So you can try this product with yourself, and when your friend see your body shape, they will have some question about what you use, and that is the beginning for your business with your friend. Okay, and right now in India we have the promotion. If you can hit this target, you can become TRME ambassador. Okay, and go to TRME launch in Mumbai event on this October. Okay, if you think you can do this promotion, please type 11111 in chat. Okay, you can be TRME ambassador, the first group in Nu Skin India. Okay, and very special promotion. If you can hit this target, okay, I will not go deep down to the detail. You can ask your RBM regional business manager in India. This is alternate track to go to India success trip to Utah. This is USA trip to Utah in next year. Okay, with only TRME. So if you can reach that rank and maintain the rank in the table, okay, and you can sell TRME in your circle group to meet that target, you can achieve your trip to Utah to visit Nu Skin head office in USA. Okay, if you think you can do it, please type 1111 in chat, and I think all of you can do this promotion. The first thing to do TRME market, you have to purchase this product with yourself, okay, and try the product with yourself. That is very important, my friend. You have to use with yourself first, and then your friend will ask you what you use, and you can sell it really easy. Okay, and tonight this is all of the knowledge of TRME tonight, and this is India Center. We will meet all of you again in next Wednesdays in the same time. Okay, so please lock your schedule in this time every Wednesday night 8 p.m. India time. We will see all of you in this center. Okay, so tonight enjoy your product and don't forget to purchase TRME in India. Okay, and tonight I really great to be our MC tonight, and very thank you from Kun Ong Sahatad for our guest speaker sharing tonight. Okay, and good night, my friend. Namaste, India friend. Yeah.